So the day comes, end of September, and I'm asked to go into the room. I go into the room, and the doctor tells me that my job during the abortion procedure is going to be to hold the ultrasound probe on the woman's abdomen during the procedure so that he can see the woman's uterus on the ultrasound screen during the abortion procedure. Now, I've seen thousands and thousands and thousands of ultrasounds. I've performed ultrasounds. I know all about the ultrasound, okay? Never seen one happen during an abortion. That has never happened at my clinic because this type of procedure has never happened at my clinic because it's against Planned Parenthood protocol. But this doctor is going to do one, and I'm thinking this is going to be a really good learning experience for me. If I'm going to be running this place, if I'm going to be running the largest abortion facility in the United States in the next few years, I need to know all about all the different types of abortion procedures that are out there. So this is going to be a really good learning experience for me. So I'm sitting there, I get the ultrasound in place, I look up at the screen, and I see this 13-week-old baby on the screen. We do the measurement, we verify it's 13 weeks, and I see, if you've seen a 13-week-old baby on the ultrasound, you know that everything is fully developed, right? You can see everything on the screen. Can you see the arms and the legs? Yes. Can you see the fingers and the toes? Yes, absolutely. You see that heart beating. You see the whole baby on that screen. And if you get the ultrasound in the right position, you can see the whole profile of that baby. And usually, because there's not a lot of room in the uterus, they're all kind of balled up, right, in the fetal position. And that's what I saw on the screen. And all of a sudden, I kind of got this pit in my stomach, and I'm thinking, ooh, I don't know if this is going to be that good learning experience I was thinking about. This may be really terrible. But I'm trying to psych myself up about it and get back into the moment, and all of a sudden I see that cannula, that instrument that looks like kind of like a drinking straw. It's a hard plastic. That's what's hooked up to the suction machine. And I see that go into the woman's uterus. I've never seen that before. And so I'm thinking, okay, this is cool. This is good. And I see that cannula begin to probe the side of the child. Now, what I'm going to tell you right now, what I'm about to describe to you is very graphic. And it is going to be hard for you to listen to. I am glad it is hard for a group of pro-lifers to hear about the humanity of a child being taken away from it. Because the minute it is not hard for us to hear about that is the moment that we have lost this battle. Right? The minute that we become numb to a child losing its life is the moment that we have lost. So it is going to be hard to hear, but I'm telling you, it's not as hard for you to hear as it was for me to see it on that screen. I started to see the cannula go into the uterus, and I started to see it probe the side of this baby, and nothing was happening. And I thought, of course nothing's happening because the baby doesn't feel anything at 13 weeks. That's what Planned Parenthood has told me. That's what I have told thousands and thousands of women who have asked me that question, will my baby feel this? Women ask a ton of questions when they come in to have an abortion, but the number one question they ask is, will my baby feel this? Not will my fetus feel this, not will the embryo feel this, will my baby feel this? Planned Parenthood is so gracious, they give all of their abortion counselors a list of answers, scripted answers to questions that they deem tough. The number one question on that list is, will my baby feel this? And the scripted answer to that question is no, the fetus does not have any sensory development until 28 weeks. So that was the answer that I had given to thousands and thousands of women that had asked me that question. And so as I'm watching this take place on the screen, I'm replaying that answer, trying to reassure myself that this 13-week-old child was not feeling what was happening to it inside the woman's womb. And right as I'm replaying that response in my head, I see that child's foot jerk. And I see that child begin to flail its arms and legs, and I see it begin to move away from that cannula, and it was if that baby knew its life was in danger. And I couldn't believe what I was watching. I wanted to sit this woman up and tell her to yell, "Stop." I wanted her to see what was happening to her child. But she was, of course, sedated. She never sees what's really inside of her womb, because the truth would be too much.